Welcome back to the back nine of the Persimmon Ridge Championships final round chase card coverage. I'm Calvin Heimberg.
I'm Gannon Buhr. We are in Greenbrier, Arkansas. The second stop here on the Go Throw Tour.
This coverage is sponsored by Infinite Discs. Make sure to follow Run Productions on all their socials so you can see their content.
That's how that works. And then the front nine leaderboard. You can see here, lead card isn't quite through the front nine yet, but no one's shooting that hot. Looks like they're all about 2 down through 7. So everyone's still in the mix here as we head into hole 10. This one ranks as the second easiest hole in the course today. Maybe a bit surprising to me, just because I feel like this gap's kind of tough to hit after you've been playing the open all day. But 248 feet uphill, it's on a mound. You have kind of like a slope on the back that leads into the trees, so it can create some tricky putts. Yeah, just pretty classic disc golf hole here.
All right, Gannon. This looks pretty perfect. Hit the hill, check the speed. You'll be left with almost nothing left to get the birdie.
Yeah, that one honestly was one of my best feeling shots in a while. It just was in the middle of the whole way, kind of like this one. He's going with the DJ breaker here.
Yeah, he should be just right behind you. Another great shot.
Evan looking to follow those vapor trails.
You guys might be the best disc golfers in the world.
Well, and we are on the chase card here at this big event.
Abe, this one's moving quick, needs to slow down. Alright, he should have some kind of look. It might be pretty tough though.
He's got something. It's up and it's in.
Ooh.
Just enough.
We might see a star frame here.
We need one desperately. Jake. Nice confident putt. It's going to get him to 5 under for the round. Solid pace.
Ooh, a little high there, but in is in.
I've noticed his putts travel from very low to high, especially those short ones.
Seems a little scary, but
it's a bit scary. I've seen some come out before.
All right, hole 11, par 5. Throwing from the woods onto this island fairway. You need to clear this sidewalk. If you want to go for eagle, you need to land here or maybe here. Generally, people are just going to kind of scramble their way through this if they're a little bit out of position. Should be a routine birdie if you land on the island off the tee. If not, you can get into some trouble quick.
Yeah, it's pretty shocking to me that this is a harder hole than the last hole. Just because I feel like, the last one you only have one chance. This one you have 3 shots to get up there, and that one is exactly what I was trying to do.
Yeah, you're over there on the right-hand side. You're going to have that hyzer to try to go for eagle. This is a little more conservative play.
Yeah, just making sure to get across that cart path and not stay out of bounds.
This is another solid looking shot. I'm sure he'll probably try to chunk off distance with a hyzer from there. Abe. Also throwing pretty okay shot, so everyone should have something to progress.
Kind of some tricky footing here. But, that kick out was pretty nice.
Yeah, he'll probably have about 300 left to the pin from there.
Evan will be taking that hyzer like you said. This is not a play for the green, but definitely going to get down there for a pretty easy chip up for the birdie.
Yeah, that should be a routine up and down from there. What is Abe lining up? Ooh, trying to go down the tunnel. Catches some of the low branches. He might not have that good of a look to get up and down for birdie. He seems to be in the biggest cluster of trees. You're lining up. His highs are, it comes up a little short. Almost rolls out of bounds, but fortunately stays in.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a plinko if you're gonna hit a tree or not. That one was a bit short and caught the trunk of a tree, and then obviously had that roll out. It was gonna probably be right about circle's edge. Abe's got a really tricky shot here.
Threw it in mid-circle too, but yeah, that was a very interesting lie. Jake listening to third card, wondering why we're talking so loud. Not letting
Keep it down, Big
him
Joe.
now.
And I feel like at this point for our card, it's kind of crunch time. We've got to get some birdies going if we want to give a chance at winning this tournament.
Yeah, you can really shred this back nine if you get it going. So lots of opportunities, but you know everyone has those opportunities, so you gotta make the most of them.
That was tough. You can see the wind, left to right tailwind on that. It's so hard to keep the height on that putt, and I hit the cage just short.
Abe a little long on that one. Never love to get a par on this one when you throw inbounds off the tee shot. Oh, so we did get another one of those.
Unfortunately, that one was a pretty solid putt. We got Jake tapping in the easy birdie, as will myself. And Evan and Hugh are going to clean up their pars.
It's your time to hit a fairway once, just one time.
Ben?
Come on.
How many times can you show this ad?
It's mandatory twice a video. All right, now on hole 12. This one is averaging fourth hardest hole in the course, which that also surprises me a bit, but there's a lot of danger and we had a pretty stiff headwind coming up this left side. The cart path on the left is out of bounds and you have trouble on the right. We had a slight pin adjustment. The pin was moved about 25 feet back from where it is now. It's gonna be on the back side of that hill. You can kind of see the mulch right there. So definitely making the putting harder and the approach into the green.
Yeah, this is, I think, probably the most common play off this tee box. I see a lot of forehands here. You just kind of turn it over towards the out of bounds and then have something overstable fade back in. But that is overturned.
Yeah, I don't know if I didn't read the wind right there, but maybe it was just too flat on my hand. That was my PD2. Kind of just rode left the whole way. Jake's trying to keep this one low, but a little too low.
Wow.
That one rolled all the way and flipped on its back. So early out of bounds for both of us. We're gonna have roughly 440 feet into the green.
This is looking a little better. You just get to the ground quick.
I mean, it's so crazy how, you know, how much an OB stroke hurts, because even that is considerably better than just being out of bounds. So, you know, there's times like that where it's just very important to just keep it in the fairway, limit the out of bounds strokes, no reason to give the course.
This is looking to be a little too stable as well. Fading out, it'll be...
Yeah, I don't love the disc selection there. I think that was a driver. Definitely want to go more fairway driver, maybe even mid-range if you're going to go up the middle.
Gotta respect the send, though.
hey, it is a go throw tournament, which allows us to do some fun things and try new things that we haven't done in other tournaments. And man, I thought that shot was really good. It just barely turned too much.
Drifted a little. Wondering if this guy can correct off of that line.
Yeah, we throwing very similar discs here. I'm going with my PD.
This seems to be the correction.
Yeah, that one felt really good. It's going to leave me 25 feet.
Well into circle one, which is really good from, that far back on this fairway.
Oh yeah, that one was definitely scary. It's just kind of slowly going downhill the entire time. And that one needs to
overturned. He's cut rolling now. Does that stay in or does that go out?
Way out of bounds. That cart path comes up quick.
Oh, the glass is thrown.
Whoa.
The rage.
If I would have saw that, I would have gave him a courtesy warning.
There was a lot going on there. It started with the defeat Cobra with the hands on the head, then the glasses throw. I understand the feeling though. Never want to throw a thrower. Ooh, almost dropped that in.
Just discussing Jake's lie right here, making sure he's still legal. I'm giving this one a good bid.
Yeah, he gave that one a toss. It's probably going to have a 25-footer coming back.
Yeah, it does drop off quite a bit past the basket. Nothing crazy, but it will always leave you with a circle's edge putt. And man, that one looked good for about 80% of the flight.
That's a great par save. That was impressive.
Yeah, that one felt good for sure.
Jake cleaning up his bogey. Dang, you're going to be getting a stroke on your entire card here.
Yeah, we did not play this hole very good. Abe tapping in his bogey.
Staring down the camera. All right, hole 13, par 3, 335 feet uphill. Most common play is a forehand on this left-hand gap, but you will see some people throw a backhand on the right-hand gap. I feel like it plays a little bit longer than, the 335 listed because of the uphill slope, but pretty manageable forehand for most people.
Yeah, with the forehand, you just have to miss that one tree on the middle.
Looks like you made the same mistake you did on the last hole. Just a little overturned, but that fought out of it there. Got you to circle's edge almost, maybe 36-footer.
We're talking about the tee pad here. It's just very grippy.
Oh, caught the one tree in
that was looking very good.
Fun fact, this OB area on the left-hand side is not an OB area. It's not listed in the caddy book. It was an oversight.
Interesting.
And there's the backhand line. That was done really well.
Yeah, well, it was a great shot.
I feel like it can be tough to keep it low. I feel like that tee pad is kind of
sloping up a little bit. Jake was trying to make this one actually, so he wasn't too happy with that effort. Having similar distance.
Not quite enough, but easy par.
I'm getting attacked by an insect here. Got him.
Did you murder him?
I don't know if the stomp on the ground was necessary.
Oh no, that's karma right there.
Mother Nature makes me pay. That putt felt so good out of my hand, and that right to left just lifted it, and this looks so much better than it actually was. I was probably about 45 feet here.
Wow.
I saw another bug in there.
That is not what I expected to happen here. Abe, wondering why no one else is getting a birdie with him.
How's my pace of play here?
That was quick, but you know, you're lucky your putt wasn't too quick to spit back out. That's a frustrating bogey.
Yeah. And I think it was just mostly frustrating because at this point I knew I almost had to birdie out to have a chance to win. And looking at the scores, I think that put me, 3 or 4 back, maybe even 5 at this point. So
yeah, I think at this point in the round, Noah was actually
17 under maybe.
Yeah,
I think so. We got hole 14. Par 3 is 379 feet. This is definitely one I'm looking to get for myself. It's a pretty easy flat to hyzer forehand. The difficult part is obviously the green is sloped on every side except for the front left. And this kind of sandy area was an old golf green, and you get some interesting ground play off of it. So you gotta be very, I don't even know what the right word is for that. My vocabulary is not good enough, but you know what I mean. We got Abe going with the flat to hyzer backhand. I do like this play a lot. I think I was gonna say cognizant. Is that the right word? I don't know.
we're gonna go with it.
Okay.
What is that, circle's edge for Abe?
Yeah, just outside circle, and Jake's gonna take a forehand here and.
Ooh, overturned.
Yeah, just overturned. Safe though.
It's not OB.
That is good to know. I believe the email that was the caddy book we got just said caddy book. That was it.
Yep, yeah, we encountered that on my card round 1.
That's hilarious. All right, we got myself.
This needs to get a big swing back to the right.
This disc is gonna go to timeout if it keeps turning over on me.
Looks like you got a circle's edge putt there.
Yeah, a good sit on the hill there. This here is a no-brainer, just an easy layup. Absolute death putt. And I can't really tell if that was a...
Yeah.
Maybe it was a run?
Seems like you wanted to run it based on this body language after, but...
I would agree.
That's a great putt.
Yeah, that one felt good. There wasn't too much stress on that one, as I know what I had to do. I have to birdie out to give myself any chance at the win, and that's going to take some help from my other competitors. So when you get in that mode, it's pretty easy just to play free disc golf, which is typically when we play our best disc golf.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's kind of like when you get off to a hot start in a round, it just makes the rest of the course easier because you're not so stressed out, and that actually leads to better disc golf. So I find it easy to keep those rounds moving forward.
Whoa, what's that? Zach, I hit a lefty chicken wing.
Hole 15, par 4, 748 feet, throwing downhill with the OB on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. You're gonna kind of want to try to land up on the top of this hill so that you can see the basket on your approach. If you don't, it's a blind approach and it's very difficult with the basket being kind of pinched with that OB on the right.
Yeah, this one's playing tough. We got a headwind coming through this gap right here, and all OB goes to the drop zone off the tee, which the drop zone is very far away.
Yeah, it was ranked at the second hardest hole today, averaging well over par. This shot's looking very good.
Yeah, that was some good Good commitment right there, trusting his neutral disc into that headwind. I'm gonna throw something a little more understable, try to drift it to the right.
Seem to be doing that. It's starting to leak left. It's gonna have to be nice. Okay, it's stuck. I was a little worried for you there for a second.
I know, I actually wasn't worried at all, and then I heard them saying, get to the ground, and I was like, what do you mean, dude? But yeah, they were right. If that gets over that hill, it's OB, kind of like this one right here.
Yep, this one's leaking left, and he will be going to the drop zone.
How far is the drop zone? So probably right about 400 feet, maybe?
Yeah, probably about 400. Plays a little less, though, because it's downhill, but
it's so tough to slow the disc down.
Yeah, it's a blind shot, too. It's just not the place you want to be. Very difficult to save par from there. I don't know exactly where that landed. Definitely seemed a little short right. Wow, this is throwing pretty well. It's stabling up at just the right time. Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah, I was telling him that's one of the best shots I've seen the entire year. That's just so technical, and this one is 1 inch off the ground. Looking decent though if he gets the skip. Kind of a bad skip.
Yeah, he was just ran out of steam there, but you know, he was out of position there, so you can't expect too much more than that.
Evan in position. Interesting spot to put the bag. It's coming in hot.
Down. Oh no, the defeat Cobra again.
Defeat Cobra strikes again. I'm gonna read off of that, throw a little of a slower speed disc. I like this one out of my hand, and it's pretty solid.
Yeah, that one is right there, 15-footer.
Good bid. Evan to save par. Nice putt there.
Puts it in there. Good par save. Frustrating though, I'm sure. Routine birdie for that guy. And Abe with the really amazing par save. I wonder how many people did that this weekend, actually got up and down from that drop zone.
Probably less than 5 would be my guess.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's too many, and I can't imagine any of them put it closer than that.
Hole 16 is a par 3, 379 feet. This one plays as one of the easier holes on the course. You got a couple different plays you can do here. You can go inside of this kind of tree on the right here to keep yourself in bounds the entire flight, which I do like that play a lot. Or you can take this wide skipping hyzer, which I personally enjoy better just because it doesn't take as much skill to throw.
Yeah, going wide definitely brings in OB early, but hey, to each their own. Oh.
Money, what do you mean? It's money.
That is low.
It's got to be low to get the skip.
It seems like a lot of OB to carry. I don't know, man. It's perfect, though.
It is perfect.
I'm sure you played this hole better than me this weekend.
How? What did you get on it the first round? And the second round?
I don't know. Oh, missed that tree. I took, a easy 5 for the first round.
Okay.
I birdied it today, though. Kept it in bounds.
Okay, not bad. 1 over for the week is a decent score.
Abe.
This one needs
tracking
to miss
on
the
that
tree. Oh, it gets through it.
Good kick. Stayed in. Yeah, that tree comes up quick.
Tsunami again, playing for like a little flip up.
Just sneaks in the circle. He's been putting pretty good, so I'm sure he feels fine with that.
Bang! That was a great putt.
Oh, well, I guess he wasn't feeling that
Why
great
would you
about
say
it.
that, dude? Twice this weekend.
I guess I have bad intuition. Evans just sneaking that one beneath the band.
He's hit some good 30-footers today. Got to get him to 14 under for the tournament.
That's what you just got yourself to.
Yeah, I'm feeling decent, you know. Obviously some rough spots in my round, but I know if I birdie out, I can get to 8 under and put myself at 16 under total, which will give me a slight chance to, you know, maybe push a playoff potentially.
Yeah, definitely need some help from your lead card competitors. Hole 17, par 3, 348 feet. See a lot of people swinging spike hyzers in from the right to the left, trying to be a little short left, kind of catch on this sandy green. But you also see people throw straighter shots to slide up. Anything that goes around the backside of this hill can easily skip and roll to the out of bounds behind.
Throwing my splice again, just making sure. I'm actually going a little bit lower today.
Looks pretty good. I would say that's about as good as you can do it.
Yes, I was very happy when I looked over the hill and saw it in the bullseye. Evan, similar line to me, maybe a little bit straighter of a disc, so it's getting a little more carry.
Yep.
Oh, kind of an interesting checkup right there. Was 30 feet and now it's 50.
Yeah, that was an interesting roll. Abe going with the lower line. Looks a little wide though. He'll be left with probably like a 35-footer up that hill, maybe 40.
Jake going avalanche over stable fairway. And yeah, that one's going to be a birdie, hopefully. He has been putting good. Evan needs this one.
Oh, hopefully that didn't carry too far after that. But the way he's walking. Oh, that wasn't Abe's best effort. Good putt there.
Yeah, nice par save.
And now the two birdie boys are cleaning up their birdies. I feel like that's how a lot of birdies are got on this hole. People just
Hey, park it or you don't.
parking it, yeah.
Welcome back to the Infinite Discs Show, presented by InfiniteDiscs.com, where the answer to every single question is infinite discs. Brad, are you ready for the final round?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but let's do it.
All right, your category is disc golf retailers in Utah with over 80,000 discs. Intimate discs. Ooh, no, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The answer there was infinite discs.
So do I get to keep playing?
Yeah, no, you are disqualified and
Obviously
possibly
disqualified.
permanently.
Hole 18, this played as the most difficult hole in the course. One of the better finishing holes we have in disc golf, in my opinion. This one is a par 4, 863 feet. The birdie zone in the green right there is going to leave you probably about anywhere from 330 to 370. And the most common plays, forehand or like a straight backhand into the green.
Yeah, this green's really sloped, but also very large. Not too difficult to hit if you're far enough up there. Tailwind today, so you're hanging it out a little bit over the water, swinging it into the middle. That's pretty much ideal.
Yeah, that's gonna leave me about 340 into the green.
Jake looking to follow suit, a little bit more of a conservative line. He'll be a little shorter than you. Oh, kind of tempting that OB line.
I know, I didn't see anybody get close to that OB, but pushed it a little bit.
This one is very safe to the
Yeah,
to the
I don't know if he
left.
quite has the distance to get the birdie here.
How close is that to the OB line?
Kind of close.
Abe putting it in the middle.
There's gonna be some decisions to be made.
Seems like that one might go. This is a layup here from Evan.
He's going big turnover into the green. No, that's going to leave him a nice straight forehand into the basket, which is a pretty reliable play on this hole. Use it as a backstop.
Is Abe going for it here?
He's going for it. Wind's starting to gust.
So a lot of highs are on it.
That looks like it may have caught the corner of the island.
Out of bounds nonetheless. Jake. A little too much hyzer on this one. This one needs to slow down.
Safe, but way far from the basket.
Wow. Yeah, very far from the basket. This is the play everyone wants to have into the green. Forehand, overstable disc. That's a great shot.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that result.
3 feet left.
I've been kind of pulling that disc left all day, so to put that one inside circle one feels pretty good. Evan just going zone chipper. Actually past the basket.
Ooh.
Yeah, not what you're looking for.
I think he might have been a little sarcastic there. He said it was so good. Wow, is he running this?
I don't know. It had a lot of power on it.
Yeah.
Maybe just trying to play up to that left side. And I called him for a foot fault.
I wasn't paying attention. Was he just...
It was a joke foot fault because it's the last hole.
Oh no.
That was
Stay
kind of
down.
crazy to stay in, honestly.
Oh.
Just not quite
That
the
is-
finish he was looking for.
Yeah, definitely not the finish you want. Abe getting a spot on the island. Looking to... Oh,
Oh, so close.
almost saved his par. I'll have a tap and bogey. Nice birdie finish there. He really picked it up there at the end of the round.
Yep, was able to get the last 5 holes after, kind of a slow start and some interesting, shots in the middle there. But I'll take it. Got Jake just tapping out. Barely over the rim, but that will do.
Dang, double bogey.
Yeah, that one hurts. And bogey for 8.
Everyone cheering for him though. Local to Arkansas, so
Yeah, it was great playing with him today.
ooh, dog. Dogs were cheering for y'all.
Or a child. Back 9 to recap. We have myself at 16 under, Jake Monn 14, Evan Scott 12 under, and Abe at 8 under. And there you have it. Kevin Jones taking down the second Go Throw event of the year. with myself, Calvin Heimberg, and Sullivan Tipton right there, one stroke behind him. Man, that could have been a cool playoff if that happened to happen, but that's gonna do it for the coverage here on Ace Run Pro. Be sure to follow them, follow myself and Calvin on all of our socials. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Hope to see you guys next time.
Peace.